What's up, everyone? I'm Cara, and the question on everyone's mind is the XRP bottom finally in? Because the last 24 hours just gave us multiple signals that say, yes, we're seeing recovery, we're seeing accumulation, and we're seeing all the classic bottom indicators. This could be it. Let's go. First, Brad Garlinghouse himself just came out and addressed the price action. And what did he say? Quote, XRP's internal structure remains intact. He's not worried. And here's the proof. Over $700 million in ETF inflows. That's institutional money, real capital, not speculation. 43 consecutive days of positive inflows before the first zero inflow day, zero outflow days. Just steady accumulation through volatile markets. Brad said 2026 will be crypto's best performing year of all time. He's citing expected U.S. regulatory progress, the Clarity Act moving forward. And here's the key. While retail is panicking, institutions are buying. XRP dropped 4% on Sunday, January 25th to $1.83. But then what happened? Monday, January 26th. Recovery! XRP bounced back above $1.85. That's classic bottoming behavior. Test the low, find support, bounce. The structure is holding exactly where it should. And Brad's confidence isn't just talk. Ripple just partnered with DXC Technology, integrating blockchain into a $5 trillion banking platform. 300 million accounts. This is real utility being built while price consolidates. Story 2. The technical setup is screaming that the bottom is in. XRP is compressing at a triangle apex near $1.91. And history shows us what happens when price compresses like this. Here are the key levels. Resistance at $2.10. Support at $1.80. XRP is coiled between these levels. A breakout above 210 or breakdown below 180 will set the next major trend. But here's why the breakout is more likely. XRP's MVRV ratio just dropped to 1.26. And historically, XRP bounces when MVRV falls within the 1.13 to 1.99 range. We're right in that zone where dip buying interest returns. And the short squeeze setup? It's perfect. Traders on Binance are betting against XRP. Negative funding rates, heavy short positioning. This creates conditions for a potential short squeeze if buying pressure returns. Remember what happened in November 2024? XRP was correcting, negative funding rates, shorts piled in. But when price started recovering, those shorts faced liquidation. That fueled the upsurge that pushed XRP to 340 by January 2025. Then again in April 2025, XRP dropped to 161. Negative funding, shorts dominated. The rebound took XRP to 366 in July. This is the same pattern. And exchange balances still at multi-year lows, down 57% from 4 billion XRP to 1.7 billion. Tokens are in cold storage, not sitting on exchanges ready to sell. The supply squeeze is real. Story 3. Let's talk about all the signals that say the bottom is in. Signal number 1, XRP already broke its first higher high in 6 months. The bearish structure of lower highs and lower lows, broken. That's your first confirmation that the trend is changing. Signal number 2. Support is holding. 185, held on Monday. 180 is the critical line. As long as XRP stays above 180, the bullish structure remains valid. Signal number 3, ETF flows remain positive. $1.3 billion total. Institutions aren't selling. They're accumulating at these levels. That's smart money positioning for the move up. Signal number 4, institutional partnerships accelerating. DXC bringing Ripple to $5 trillion in banking deposits. RLUSD launching on Binance. XRPL protocol upgrades in Q1. The foundation is being built. Signal number 5, regulatory clarity coming. Trump said the crypto market structure bill is coming very soon. David Sachs confirmed the Clarity Act markup in January. This removes the final barrier to institutional adoption. Signal number 6, price targets from major institutions. Standard Chartered, $8 by end 2026. That's 330% upside from current levels. FX Empire, medium-term target 366, longer-term target $5. And here's the math. If XRP reclaims $2, that opens the door to $2.50 to $3. Break 320 to 420 resistance? That's a structural breakout with 45 to 90% upside. The base case scenario for 2026? XRP consolidates between $2.50 and $3, building institutional ownership, then breaks higher when regulatory clarity hits. Sources: Coinpedia, FX Empire 24/7 Wall Street. So is the bottom in? Let's look at the evidence. XRP tested 183 on Sunday, bounced to 185 plus on Monday. Support is holding. Brad says the internal structure is intact. 700 million in ETF inflows. 43 consecutive days of accumulation. Shorts are piling in at 191. MVRV in the historical bounce zone. First higher high in 6 months already broken. And institutions, they're building. DXC partnership, RLUSD on Binance, XRPL upgrades. Clarity. Act coming. Standard Chartered saying $8. The bottom, it's either in or very close. 180 is the line. Hold that, we're off to the races. None of this is financial advice. Always do your own research. Crypto is volatile and risky. But all the bottom signals are flashing. The structure is intact. The institutions are accumulating. Smash that like and subscribe. The next leg up could start any day. Let's go.